YouTube, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we've got a brand new video for you. In today's video, we are actually going to be doing a Disney movie tier list with my fiance, Madison. She's an adult Disney head, and with that being said, she definitely has a strong opinion on a couple of these movies, so I'd love to get your opinion on them as well and see if you agree or disagree with where we rank these movies at in our tier list. If you do have an agreement or disagreement for us, drop it down in the comments below on this video, and if you do enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like on it, as well as hit a sub button to the channel, and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss any future content. In case you didn't know, we actually did this over on my live stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/Maxtremity. You can find that link down in the description below as well. I'd love to have you come hang out in the chat and just be a part of the community with us there. I'm not going to keep you in this intro for too long, so let's get it and let's go. To start off, it looks like we just probably need to get all these never watched first. All right, so to start it off, we have got Cars then. Where do you think Cars belongs at? I'll let you kind of pick where you want. This is your list. You're the Disney adult here, so you kind of tell me where it belongs, and if I need to talk about it a little bit more, then I'll talk about it a little bit more, see where I think it belongs at.
Any Cars film is like meh. I like was never really impressed with that.
To me, Cars I enjoyed a lot. I don't know if I would call it very, very good. Maybe I'll put it in this decent ones. Probably closer to the very, very good, just being a classic. And you think it's meh, so we can kind of put it in the middle here at the decent one instead. Okay.
Cars
2 was really bad.
Cars 2 was horrible. Why did you make that right there? Why did you make this? Yeah, that belongs there. I 100% agree. Garbage. Cars 2 was the one. That was the one where they did like the spies across the world and everything like that. And I just didn't understand what was really happening or what it was supposed to be. The first one hit so well. It was very good. Next up on here is The Incredibles. And honestly, I love The Incredibles. Incredibles for me is like very good, so close to the top. And I would put it in very, very good. Like, I really like it, but like I have a lot of other ones that I like a lot better.
Okay, that makes sense.
Out of all the Pixar films, Incredibles is very, very good to me. Great movie,
I love
but
The Incredibles.
Not best of the best or that close to the top necessarily for me.
Exactly. All right, Incredibles 1. What do you think about Incredibles 2?
I think like Incredibles 2 is like, I would say probably in the same category for me. I thought it was good. I was thoroughly entertained. I
liked the first one better. I don't know if it's more the like nostalgia of it or something like that, or just being introduced to the characters and everything. The second one was different in a way, but it was also very good. Next up is the standalone Inside Out.
I would put Inside Out so close to the top. This movie got me in my feels. I really feel like a movie like this with mental health and like that whole message is really relevant, and I thought that it was done in a very beautiful way. I appreciated it.
It was funny, tugs on the heartstrings every bit. I mean, I feel like it is Pixar's version of like a movie critic's dream. Like movie critics love to terrorize films, even good ones and stuff, they'll drive them into the wall, but Inside Out is like something that seemed to be able to hit like all the different parts you want to see in a movie, whether it was like an intense moment or like the slight little action in it or the comedy of it or whatever, the lightheartedness, the like I said, the pulling at the heartstrings and stuff like that. It is an excellent movie. It's actually Mom's favorite Pixar movie of all time and like her favorite Disney movie out. But yeah, it's an age-appropriate way to explain emotions and mental health. So it is so close to the top. So next up, we got Monsters, Inc.
So for me, Monsters, Inc. belongs in so close to the top, and Monsters University belongs in best of the best. I love Monsters University. I love Monsters, Inc. too. I think it's fantastic, and it's one of those ones I watch over and over again.
So what would you call Monsters, Inc. at this point?
So close to the top.
You want Monsters, Inc. so close to the top?
And then Monsters University would be best of the best.
Monsters University is best of the best.
I love Monsters University.
See, I feel like I have them both
lower,
notched down one apiece, basically, like to the very, very good
and so close to the top.
So close to the top type of deal. But I mean, this is kind of where we figure out where we want to put both things. And I definitely like the second better than the first. I will say that.
All right, where are we putting Monsters, Inc. then?
Monsters, Inc. I would probably put. I feel like it's very, very good or so close to the top.
I mean, I would agree with either of those. Like, I can't say that I wouldn't turn the channel if it was on, I guess, more so. Like, I don't get as excited about watching it as I do about Monsters. Like, we can put it in very, very good. Then I've got some other ones I'd put higher than that.
That works for me.
Okay, Toy Story, another hot take, and he disagrees with me heavily on this one. Toy Story 2 is better than the original. Fight me. The Disney adult says so. And the Toy Story original is so close to the top. Toy Story 2 is the best of the best, and Toy Story 3 is why the hell was this made? I hate Toy Story 3. It's the worst. It's the reason I won't watch 4.
I like them both for different reasons. I will say. I'm just talking Toy Story 1 and 2 here. I like them both for different reasons. Toy Story 1, I like the story better, I guess. Toy Story 2, I like the characters and stuff better as well. I like the big chicken guy is a lot funnier. I like getting introduced to Emperor Zurg. I like getting introduced to
like they
a lot of different people.
Stinky Pete in the little girl's Barbie thing, and she draws all over him, or like she's got the Barbie in there, and she's like, she's an artist.
All right, well, where would you put him at then?
Story is so close to the top for me because it's still a classic, and I like the heartwarming story of the whole thing. Toy Story 2 is best of the best, and Toy Story 3 belongs in Why Did You Make This?
I will let you have Toy Story 2 and the best of the best. Toy Story 3, I didn't find as bad as Cars 2. Like, I've watched Toy Story 3 multiple times. So Toy Story 3 for me goes in just the meh.
Okay, fine. We can.
Is all it goes.
I mean, that's fine.
Is the meh. Next up is Ratatouille.
Ratatouille for me is the decent ones. Like, I don't feel any type of way about Ratatouille.
See, that's where I'm on the flip. I'm more so, and I like Ratatouille a lot. I find it funny. I find it.
This and it would be a hot take because I don't. People say like people love Ratatouille, and I don't get
the biggest part I like about Ratatouille is the part where his fat rat buddy decides to start trying the cheese and the fruits and everything like that, and basically he has like a drug trip off of those and starts having a grand old time in his own little world and everything. I wouldn't call it best of the best. I feel like it's like with decent ones and very, very good. But I'll probably put it in the decent ones solely because I'm watching all 3 of these over Ratatouille.
No, agree.
Which is the only reason I'm going to put it below. It's not like I will put anything on this side above it. All right. Next up is Coco, which is all you. I haven't seen Coco.
Coco for me also belongs. Well, okay, actually, I would put Coco in meh. It's like another one of those like typical like heartstrings kind of thing, like pulls at the heartstrings. Like it's got some funny moments, it's got some sad moments. I wouldn't watch it again.
Next up is Finding Nemo.
This movie, in my opinion, is massively overhyped. I think it's a good movie. I'm not saying it's bad. Don't come for me. I think that it is so overdone. I don't think it's that good. To me, it's probably decent ones. Like, I would probably watch it, and maybe very, very good. Here's the thing. I would rather watch The Incredibles or Monsters, Inc. over Finding Nemo, but I would probably watch Finding Nemo over Ratatouille and Cars. So I would probably put it in very, very good.
It's somewhere in between these two. I'm trying to figure out where I'd put Finding Dory, in all honesty. It has very iconic scenes and everything, where the redheaded little girl's tapping on the glass and yelling at the fish and everything when he's trying to escape out of the fish tank. The Shark Tank ooh ha ha type of saying. The fish are food not friend, or fish are friends not food saying, and everything like that. The other way around, my bad. Everything like that is all very iconic. I feel like it's more just like with age, it's kind of gone down a little bit, and it might just be from the amount of times I've seen it. It might kind of be like that in a way, but I'll just put it with. I think I'll put it with Cars as well in the decent ones. It leans to the very, very good.
Yeah.
I think I've just seen it almost so many times that it's kind of got washed like Cars, where it's gotten a little old. It's not as timeless as some of the other ones that I can see. Finding Dory is probably, I don't remember a ton about it. I know I enjoyed it. I know it was still good and everything.
It belongs in the same category, but
I was probably going to put it in this meh category. It's like nothing necessarily memorable for it, but wasn't bad or anything like that. All right, next up on the list is Onward, which we watched fairly recently. Yeah,
I mean, it hasn't been out that long, but I struggle with this one because I really liked it when we watched it, and I really like the storyline. I want to put it in very, very good, but I can't decide that just because it's like fresh, and I haven't seen it a million times, so I'm not bored of it. But for now, my opinion at this point in time would be very, very good.
I lean very, very good, and so close to the top. It reminds me not necessarily of Inside Out. It still does all the things Inside Out did, which was it has very, very funny moments in it. Some like laugh out loud, actual belly laugh type moments. It definitely has the heartstring pulls and everything like that. It has a great, great story on top of it.
I think it's a really nice way to explain loss to children. Like you said, kind of similar to how Inside Out explains like mental health. it has very, very impressively done in the way that it explains a very sensitive topic.
Yes, and it, like he says, it's about a father and their son, which usually isn't.
Yeah, usually it's about like the daughter.
Yeah, it's
always about the girl,
the princess, or whatever it may be. This is something that's a little bit more relatable to a bigger crowd and everything like that.
And I also liked, because so like Frozen, for example, is like really focused on like the sister relationship, and that was like a big thing for a princess movie, for it not to be about a guy and a girl. It was about the sisterhood bond. This took that and made it for boys, for brothers.
But I'm gonna lean towards the So Close to the Top for Onward. All right, next up is the sad start movie of them all. Saddest start you can possibly get to a Pixar film.
In 5 minutes, just watch.
Go see the intro to Up.
God, the music though, man. Up for me is very, very good.
Okay.
I don't lean any type of way towards that. It's just very, very good. It's a little too emotional for me. And there are parts of it that I honestly find annoying to a point. If you ever get a chance to meet Kevin in Animal Kingdom at Disney World, it's a great experience.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
We love Kevin.
But I will say I do love the animals and stuff from Up. I agree on all of the things.
Yeah, I like Doug.
She had said it. Yeah, Doug's great. It's the first time you can at least have a talking dog outside of like 101 Dalmatians and stuff, where you have a different talking dog.
Our dog is Doug.
Arrow is Doug. 110%. That is exactly who he would be if he could have some kind of outward personality and be able to talk and everything to y'all. All right, I already know where this next one's going for me, but what do you think about WALL-E? It might have been when I saw WALL-E. I went with my grandfather.
No.
I saw it in theaters, but it came out fairly early. I feel like I was probably like 12 years old when WALL-E came out, and it's this movie about global warming and everything like that, and like there's no talking really. It's all robotic sounds and stuff like that. But maybe it's something I need to watch. Maybe it was something, that was awful as a kid. It might be better now. But as a child, it just wasn't good. It wasn't enjoyable at all. I remember walking out like that was awful.
Yeah.
All right, next up is Dumbo.
Well, Dumbo was very sad. I think it's meh. It's a classic. I think it has some like heartwarming stuff to it, but it's meh.
Okay. I'll just stick with these opinions on some of these. Some of these older ones, I haven't seen them forever. I know I didn't like Dumbo that much. It's really not a rewatchable one for me necessarily. But if you wanted a meh, it'll go in meh. Fantasia.
Fantasia, I have to put in the decent ones only because of what it is. Because it was kind of like the first cinematic masterpiece, other than Snow White, I guess, and the Seven Dwarfs. But it was what it is. And I also love Sorcerer Mickey and like all that whole storyline. But I don't want to rewatch Fantasia. I mean, like, I've seen it once. I'm good. I think I would just put it under the decent ones.
I can agree with that. I saw Fantasia in theaters. I've maybe seen it one time since then. It's the great music. It's entertaining and everything like that. But it's not like it's on TV. Oh my gosh, I need to watch Fantasia right now. I can't wait till this is on. It's coming on at 8 p.m. tonight on ABC. We got to watch it. Blah blah blah. All right, next you've got Pinocchio. The Big-Nosed Liar.
I found Pinocchio very, like, frightening as a child.
Okay. Didn't know this.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, the whole concept of, like, lying and you're... Like, I understand what the point of the movie was, but, like, and what, like, the plot, like, the theme, whatever.
You were afraid your nose was going to grow if you lied?
Yeah, like I was afraid about that. I was afraid about like being a wooden child. That's terrifying. I don't really like puppets very much. That's kind of creepy in and of itself. Who wants to get eaten by a whale? That's terrifying. See, the whale scene. The whale scene is terrifying. I would put it in why did you make this? That's like probably a little low, but like I just did not like that.
I've probably seen, I don't even remember the whole movie. If I've maybe seen it once, if not seen bits and pieces of it. So I can put it in the why you can make this and be okay with that.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, I'm going to put it as meh because it is the first Walt Disney color picture. The old hag, terrifying. Like, legitimately would still have nightmares. That's why I don't rewatch that movie because it's so scary. Little Dwarf Man, like the whole like concept of the movie that she's so tortured by her vanity, the queen, that she wants her own child who is more beautiful than her killed, and then she has to run away and live with little dwarf men. The whole like that's so strange. It's meh. I can't put it any lower than meh, but it's meh.
Is this your way of just saying you're not into short guys? Basically.
Hot take.
All right. Snow White, I can throw in meh. I honestly just The movie's not bad necessarily to me. The dwarves are funny. They all got their little personalities and everything like that I like, and I like those scenes with them. I just hate her voice and everything about it. I don't know what it is. She's got a very high-pitched voice and a very high-pitched singing voice, and I hate every bit about it, every moment that she's in and she's talking. Next up, The Rescuers. I don't know if I remember enough about it, to be honest, so it almost leans towards the why did you make this type of video. I feel like it's probably a decent movie, but I don't remember enough about it to probably really have the opinion on it. So we'll just slide it into the why did you make this. If it's a disgrace to somebody, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you enjoy The Rescuers. I'll go back and rewatch it if so.
Rescuers Down Under is better. I remember Rescuers Down Under. I do not remember the original Rescuers.
Gotcha.
That's what I kind of assumed that was, to be honest. But yeah, The Rescuers Down Under is better. There it is. Rescuers Down Under is definitely better.
Is that a meh?
I would put that in a decent one.
Okay.
That one was cute. I didn't see that original
one, so I'll put it in the decent one. So next you have got The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and then also just Winnie the Pooh.
I would put Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh under decent ones, and Winnie the Pooh is meh.
Okay. I'll just stick with that. I probably can't tell you which one's which. I know I was never a big Winnie the Pooh fan. I loved Tigger, and that was really about Tigger and Eeyore are my two favorite people. They're both my personalities at once. I'm either completely highly wired or get away from me. I just want to be left alone, and now I'm sad and want to sleep, honestly.
Robin Hood is all you. I don't
Robin Hood, I feel like there's going to be a lot of ones that are decent. I liked Robin Hood and enjoyed it. It was better, definitely. I don't have anything bad to say about Robin Hood necessarily. It's definitely older and everything like that, but I like the story. I think because I like archers, and I think that's a cool thing, and I liked the color green back then and everything like that.
I liked the color green back then.
But I enjoyed the characters and stuff in Robin Hood. I enjoyed that he was like a fox and he's got his bear friend and everything. I enjoy like the storyline and everything. But that's just kind of where I stand on Robin Hood. Not a terrible thing, not a great thing. Put it right in the middle. It's decent. The Aristocats.
I don't know. Very, very good or so close to the top. It's
okay.
I like
the music in the Aristocats.
But the Aristocats is very, very good.
Okay. I can agree with that, honestly. It's better than decent. I've rewatched it a couple times and everything. Like I said, I enjoy the music in it.
I really like it. I think that it's an adorable storyline. I love that the old lady leaves her entire fortune to her cats. That's something that I would do with my dogs.
Please don't.
Jungle Book. I, of course, do not like the Jungle Book because there's monkeys involved and I hate monkeys. So for me, it's meh, but I'm sure that it probably belongs higher than that.
Jungle Book for me is probably just going to go to decent. It has good music. The knock I'm going to give against Jungle Book might not necessarily be from the movie. It's because I went to Disney World. Sword in the Stone is probably a meh category for me. Not a bad story. I like that time period and everything. It's one of the OGs, yeah. But I don't really have any music or anything. I don't have any music or lines that I connect to or anything like that from it. And it's not something that I rewatched or anything as well. So Sword in the Stone, kind of just meh. I might enjoy it might enjoy it more now than I would have then, honestly. But it's gonna stay in the meh for now. All right, next you got 101 Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians belongs in the same place as the Aristocats, in my opinion. I feel very similarly about them. I think that they're really cute movies. 101 Dalmatians, I would say, very, very good. It's a cute storyline. I love dogs, but it and the Aristocats are one and the same to me as far as how I feel about them.
It probably bounces between very good and decent to me. I know I definitely rewatched it more than the Jungle Book, which is where I can lean it up towards very, very good. All right, this is your moment. This is all you. I'll let you have this.
Best. Sleeping Beauty, best Disney princess movie of all time. Love it. It is my favorite Disney movie. I swear to God, I will cut you. I will divorce your ass before we're even married. This is not a joke.
That's tough.
Sleeping Beauty, best of the best. No argument to be had. Your other opinions are invalid.
All right, Sleeping Beauty. I actually saw it for the first time probably in the past year. I go back and forth on it personally. Slowly, because I love Maleficent and I like her a lot as a villain. That's the biggest pushing point of the whole movie. Outside of her, I didn't really know how I felt that much. All right, next up is Peter Pan.
We also have I know for a fact we have very differing opinions about this movie.
Do we?
Yes.
What do you think?
I love Peter Pan. I would put Peter Pan as best of the best. I love Peter Pan. I love but I love Peter Pan. I think it's an adorable story. I would watch it over and over and over again. I do watch it quite regularly. So, and I love the music. The music of Peter Pan is like true, like essence of Disney ambiance to me.
All right, I'll split the difference with you, and I'll go so close to the top. I think it's probably more close to very, very good, solely because of some of the characters in the movie and such. But sometimes I find Tinkerbell annoying a little bit.
She's a little bit of a brat, but that's
the point. That's the point of her, I guess. But I just find her a little bit annoying. I love Hook. I love the crocodile scenes and stuff like that from the boat and everything. I find them very funny and stuff. I'll just split the difference there, and we'll put it in so close to the top. Next up, you got Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland is why did you make this for me? It's really scary. I don't like it. It's so dark. Why we need to like have a concept where it's like children on acid is just I can't.
That's what the kids were into back then.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It scares me. The cat is scary. It
might be best of the best. I'm just kidding. No, it's probably in the. This could be. So we'd actually.
Put it in meh, I guess, but
it's meh to decent for me. It's a wild movie where a lot of different stuff is happening, but like I found it entertaining. The live action one I actually do like though. I'll put it with our other. I'll put it in the decent one for the.
That's overrated, but okay.
The other acid movie that we have in Fantasia. All right, Cinderella and the Glass Slipper.
Cinderella, okay. I feel the same way about Cinderella that I feel about Sleeping Beauty. It was one of those ones like classic Disney princess movie. I wanted to be her. It's not Sleeping Beauty level. I would put it so close to the top.
Cinderella for me is the meh story. I don't know.
It is
I feel like I would watch the Aristocats and 101 Dalmatians.
I would not.
Over top of Cinderella any day. Might just because it's a princess movie.
Probably.
But I guess that's where we'll lean. And I already know we'll disagree on another movie in here, so I'll give you this one and we'll put it in very, very good for now. Next up, Tarzan.
Best of the best. That's not even up for discussion.
That's fair. Tarzan, top of the top. Love all the characters. Love all the scenes. Love Tarzan. Love Turk. Music does go very, very hard. It's the most iconic soundtrack you can have. I used to listen to it sometimes just in the car on the way while I was driving places just because it goes hard. Best scene, though, in the movie, in my opinion at least, is definitely the one where they're tearing up camp and everything like that and playing the songs for that. All right, you got Mulan.
Best of the best.
Best of the best?
It's just for the same reason as Tarzan. Like, the storyline is fantastic. The music is fantastic. I would watch it all the time.
Okay. I love Mushu. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to put a lot of these classics at the best of the best, and might seem cliche to do, but they're just great, in all honesty. There's going to be quite a few best of the best. More than I probably want to be. But I would put Mulan in the best of the best as well, yeah. So next up is Hercules.
Hercules for me leans like the high end of very, very good or close to so close to the top. So like I feel like you'd probably put it higher than I would.
I'm putting Hercules in so close to the top. Yeah. Hercules is one of my favorite. It might sit best of the best for me, but I'll split the difference on it with you.
Yeah.
I guess I love Hercules. I love the story of Hercules. I love all of the gods and everything like that, and Zeus really and Hades. The music's good. The story's good. It is funny. It's fun. It's literally just a blast to watch. It's not that long either, so you can get through it quickly. Hercules is one of the ones I really will watch time and time and time again, over and over.
Like Hercules as a child, I like it more as an adult.
All right, Hunchback of Notre Dame. I did not enjoy this movie. I don't know why. It's supposed to be, I think, like a heartfelt movie and stuff, so and that's probably why I don't enjoy it. It's not fun.
I would put it in comparison to what's on here. As far as rewatchability, I would put it under meh. Like as far as if I would, on the scale of will I watch it again. But
I lean like, no, why did you make this? Mainly because when I want to watch a Disney movie, it might have a good message, but when I want to watch a Disney movie, I want to have some good music. I want to have a good laugh a little bit. It can still have a heartfelt message, just like Inside Out does, just like Onward does. Stuff like that. Pocahontas.
Pocahontas for me is a decent one. The high end of decent ones simply because of Colors of the Wind alone. The music is excellent.
Well, I'll give it to you because I probably can't remember anything about Pocahontas. It's not really a memorable movie to me, and I'll just give you the decent one, and you'll have the opinion for that one. Lion King.
We have different opinions on this.
We do have different opinions. She's like a decent one for Lion King, probably, or a very, very good.
Lion King is very, very good.
I am on a best of the best level, like my favorite movie type of deal. That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
You have feelings.
It's top. It's the best of the best.
Here's the thing. I think that Lion King, the reason that it's not higher for me is because genuinely, the scene where Mufasa dies as a child,
no, you're letting these scenes traumatize you too much. That is something you needed to go through as a child to be able to see a close figure as a 6-year-old child, 4-year-old child. It really probably came out in like 98 or something. I was probably 2, but when I remember watching it at 6-year-old, and you just lose that character in the movie and stuff, that you learn what loss is like at an early age and how they overcome it throughout the end. And Simba becomes king, and they sing all these great songs. All right, Aladdin.
We have different opinions about this one too. Aladdin for me is probably, because of the music, I would put it at so close to the top, I guess, or very, very good. I don't like Jafar. Jafar gives me the creeps, and I love the music. So it's the very high end of very, very good for me.
I'll sit with you on, very, very good.
But you can put it in so close to the top. Like, I'm not going to argue with that.
Okay. Well, I'm putting it in so close to the top. I enjoy Aladdin a lot, but Aladdin, the live action, is the best of the best Disney movie. Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast is another one of those. I feel the same way that I do about, like, Aladdin. I think it belongs. It's so close to the top. I think that the music is fantastic. It's a princess movie, so I'm going to rank it high because I'm a princess.
Beauty and the Beast, I lean towards the very, very good. And I think that's mainly because I like the live action better than it. And I don't consider the live action best of the best.
No, I don't either.
So I'm almost like ranking ones that maybe not be on this list, but what I would more consider them. I would rewatch the live action more than the other ones. And I would also rewatch these over these. Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid, very, very good. I don't really have any,
honestly, it might be because she's redheaded, but she's just so close to the top type of deal to me.
I mean, if you're willing to put it there, I'll take that.
I enjoyed The Little Mermaid. I don't know why. Oliver and Company.
That's all you.
Oliver and Company, I liked Oliver and Company, in all honesty. I don't know if I would consider it very, very good. I need to rewatch Oliver and Company. I feel like it's probably like a Jungle Book Ratatouille, though, to me. I would rewatch it. I just don't remember enough about it to call it very, very good, I guess. Great Mouse Detective. Great Mouse Detective, I don't really have much to say about it. I honestly don't really remember anything about it. I remember the characters. I remember laughing a couple times in it and stuff. I feel like it's probably decent, but I'm honestly going to put it in mad just because I feel like I wouldn't watch it necessarily. Like, I really don't remember it at all. I remember the little mouses and the little mice and their voices and stuff like that. I'm just going to put it in mad. That's where I feel like it probably belongs. I feel like Jungle Book and Oliver and Company are definitely probably better than the Great Mouse Detective. Black Cauldron. Black Cauldron is probably another meh. We'll just put it in meh. I feel like they're like hand in hand together, and I'll put it in meh. That's just how it is. Fox and the Hound.
Decent one.
Decent. I can agree with that. I like the story.
Yeah.
I like the characters, mainly probably just because I love dogs, and I like foxes. I've always liked foxes. They're cool. They're like the dog version of a cat in a wood way, or an outdoor dog. Yeah, it's a cute movie, and I enjoyed it. So decent enough. Home on the Range. Home on the Range is one of the animated ones about the cows and stuff like that. I'd call it decent. I used to enjoy it and stuff. It wasn't mad at me. Kind of flying through a couple of these. Not too much to say about them, but there's nothing like bad that I can think about them, but there's definitely not anything good or anything like soundtrack wise off of them. So I'll just put it in the decent. I remember having a good laugh out of it and having a good time watching it with family and stuff. Frozen 1.
Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1. Changed my mind. Frozen, I feel very, very, very strongly about this because when I worked at Disney, Frozen had just gotten big. They had just finished all the Frozen stuff at Disney. It was absolute, and still is, absolute mania with Frozen. It is so overhyped. It is a cute movie. I like the whole sisterhood thing. It's not that good. I don't get it. I don't want to call it meh because I feel like something that is that like absolutely just mania over it cannot be considered meh. Like maybe
I'm
decent
gonna throw
ones.
it in decent, and I almost lean towards very, very good solely because of the soundtrack. But I did like Frozen 2 better to put in the very, very good.
I think that's where they belong.
I don't think Frozen 2 is so close to the top. So I'll put them both down one each.
I like the storyline of Frozen 2 because of her like finding her purpose, like finding her meaning, her being Elsa.
I just thought it was a lot funnier. It had more Olaf in it and a lot of his stuff, and I was dying laughing throughout the movie due to him, that's just his character overall.
Olaf, did Elsa build you? Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Do you know where she is right now? Yeah, why? Shut up, Sven. I'm trying to focus.
Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Those to me, I don't favor one over the other.
I feel like this is another one where I liked the second one over the first one. I love the characters because it's all the old arcade characters, stuff like that. I could probably put them on the same level, to be honest. I think I like the second one better, but I liked a lot about the first one as well. And the first one's cute and it's fun, and the little girl character and stuff in it is funny, and Ralph's funny and everything like that. Okay, Breaks the Internet's definitely very, very good. Ralph, though, I don't know. I feel like they're both very, very good to me, in all honesty. I like Ralph Breaks the Internet better, but I don't think I think it's better than decent, I would say.
Sorry, I mean.
Moana, which is kind of gonna be more you. I've seen it once. Moana to me is
I feel
a lot of people love Moana.
I feel the same way about Moana that I feel about Frozen. I think that it's overhyped. I would put it in very, very good. I liked it better than Frozen, but not as much as Frozen 2. So like it's like in the middle of it. I don't know.
Yeah, they're kind of like tiers within tiers almost.
Yeah.
I liked Zootopia a lot. Zootopia to me was very, very good. I enjoyed Zootopia. It was a good time. I think it might just be because of the animals and everything like that in it. And just that idea of like animals being humanized and everything. I enjoy movies that are like that a lot, which you can probably almost see in this trend. Yeah, I feel like it was very, very good. Like, I enjoyed it. And it's, I don't know, I've liked it every time I've watched it. I've rewatched it multiple times. I find it very rewatchable, in all honesty. It's probably like, it's not quite the Incredibles level. I almost might have, like, I'm leaning towards putting Incredibles even so close to the top, honestly, personally. But Zootopia, I enjoyed a lot. It's a very solid movie. I enjoyed it through and through, and I've rewatched it multiple. I've pulled it up, I guess, on Disney Plus, or it might have been even on Netflix at a time, and I've rewatched it a couple times and stuff on there just because I liked it a lot. Big Hero 6. Why did you make this for Big Hero 6?
I didn't like it.
Excuse me? Oh my god. Excuse me? About to roll you down the stairs. Big Hero 6 is a so close to the top type of movie.
No.
This is a great movie. This is a like heartfelt, strong movie that is funny with Baymax. His brother dies. Like, this is a great movie. This is better than half of this stuff on this list. Like, we'll rewatch it.
What movie did I watch?
I don't know.
Not the same.
Because I love Baymax in this movie.
I mean, Baymax is cute. I liked the meet and greet with Baymax at Epcot.
I don't know. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's great. Next up is Tangled. This is gonna be more you. I wasn't big on Tangled personally.
I don't love Tangled. I think that I would put it probably in very, very good. I liked it more than Frozen, but there were other things in very, very, like the low end of.
See, I feel like I'm gonna put Tangled in the decent ones. I feel like I'm gonna put Tangled in the decent ones solely because I like Brave better.
No.
I liked Brave a lot. Brave was good. Brave was entertaining. I don't know why, but it was entertaining. I'd maybe have to rewatch Tangled, but I liked Brave. Maybe it's these redheads.
I have strong disagreements with that statement.
All right, I put Big Hero 6 and so close to the top, so I'll give you, what do you want? Very, very good. Brave I've seen multiple times and I've enjoyed it. I like the big bear scenes. I love the dad in Brave a lot. Honestly, like, he's my favorite character out of the whole movie and stuff.
I like the concept of like the independent woman thing with Brave, but like Tangled gives you that too. She's an independent
I guess
woman.
I need to go rewatch it probably. I'm putting them on the same level personally for me. And that's where we'll put them at. Bolt.
I love Bolt.
I love Bolt.
I think it's so cute.
It might just be the dogs, but
I think it's just because it's a cute little dog.
Yeah, I love Bolt. I find it hilarious. I find the little gerbil dude. Bolt almost to me could be almost in the best category with Monsters University.
So close.
In all honesty, if Monsters University is up here, Bolt deserves to possibly be up there because of the gerbil.
Bolt was a random classic. I would put it so close to the top.
I mean, it is a.
I would definitely rewatch, but I like the others that are at the best of the best better.
I feel like I like it on Monsters University. Like, I watch Bolt every time it comes on. I'll put it at the top tier, the so close to the top type of deal. We should have ordered these within their order. Princess and the Frog.
I actually watched Princess and the Frog recently for the
This is all. I've never seen it. So this is all you.
I would put it under very, very good.
Seems high for that one, I feel like, but I'll do it. I just haven't seen it. I just haven't heard great things from it like I have some of the other ones.
Better than some of the other low end of very, very good. Let's put it that way.
All right, Meet the Robinsons.
I would say, why did you make this?
God, you're trashing so many good movies right now.
Meh.
Meet the Robinsons, I lean towards very, very good. Meet the Robinsons is funny as can be. It's got the dinosaur and stuff with the little arms and everything like that. I'll put it in decent one. We'll split the difference for it. I liked Meet the Robinsons a lot. It had a lot of good characters, a lot of funny moments and stuff. Didn't have the iconic music or anything like that, of course, but I enjoyed it. Chicken Little. I rewatched this 85 million times as a kid. Don't really know why, but what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts?
Meh.
Meh?
It's
Chicken
weird
Little?
and annoying.
Funny, man.
It's annoying.
It's funny.
See, Chicken Little to me, and this explains a lot because he read all those books. Chicken Little and people
Chicken
who
Little
read
was funny
Captain
as a kid.
Underpants are the same thing.
Captain Underpants, man.
Okay,
Legendary book
people
series.
People who like Chicken Little and people who read Captain Underpants are the same people.
They do the little dance
And
music karaoke thing. Yeah, they had a movie inside of a movie.
I didn't. Meh.
Like it was great.
I'm not impressed.
I enjoyed it.
Not
I'll bring it down. I'm gonna put it at decent. Brother Bear.
Brother Bear, honestly, could go a best of the best for me, or like so close to the top. I loved Brother Bear.
I call Brother Bear very, very good. I'll split it with you and put it in the middle. Yeah, so close to the top for you. I think it's very, very good.
Here's the thing, too.
I love the characters, and I do like the story of it. It's just not that rewatchable to me because I don't really remember a lot of like funny moments and everything from it, which is what usually sticks out to me in these movies.
I saw Brother Bear in theaters, which I think made a difference. I haven't watched it in a long time, and I would like to. It was a good one.
All right. Treasure Planet.
Decent.
Oh my god. I love Treasure Planet, man. I'm a very, very good on Treasure Planet. You're killing me. It is, yeah, it's a hidden gem, but I loved it. Like, it is a fun movie. It's a different experience. And honestly, like, I would consider it and Atlantis.
I like Atlantis better.
Kind of on the same level. I will say I feel like Atlantis is better. Where would you put Atlantis?
I would put Atlantis in very, very good. And I would put Treasure Planet in decent.
I feel like I almost like them like here and like Atlantis and so close to the top.
Atlantis is not on the same level as Peter Pan. Shut up.
It's better.
Shut
better
up. No.
Better.
And Inside Out, absolutely not.
Right. Atlantis, they'll go on the same level. I'm going to put them both in very, very good. Because I like Treasure Planet a lot more than you do. And you think Atlantis is... I would definitely put Atlantis above Treasure Planet. But I would watch both of these over top of still any of these. All right, Lilo and Stitch.
So close to the top.
I'd call this very, very good. I like the TV show better than the movie.
That's fair. I would probably agree with that.
I remember more about the TV show than I do the movies.
I would agree with you. So that's fine.
So very, very good?
That's fine.
Okay. Movie, it started it all off, yeah, but...
Hannah means family.
Yeah, all that had very good moments and stuff, but... I like the TV show better. TV show, I'd put so close to the top. A movie, I would say, is a step down from the TV shows.
Emperor's New Groove, best of the best.
I love it.
Do we even need to discuss it?
Yeah, it's up there. Great music.
So rewatchable.
Yzma, everybody. Yeah, it is best of the best. It is something I can rewatch a lot, and I love it every time. And it's so goofy and such a funny little heartfelt story type of deal. But it is top tier movie. I love Emperor's New Groove. Dinosaur. It's meh for you?
It's meh for me.
I could put Dinosaur meh. It's probably decent, really, to me.
I wouldn't watch it again.
I used to watch it a lot, and I liked it, I know. But, I don't know. I'd probably put it in meh. It's something I'd have to go back and rewatch. It's probably like Great Mouse Detective. I know I used to like it a lot. All right, Bug's Life.
We have different opinions on this one.
What is your opinion?
He would put Bug's Life at either so close to the top or best of the best. I would put it at decent.
Oh, my God.
I am terrified.
Your fears do not stand in the way of what the movie is. I love Bug's Life. I love the rides and stuff at Disney World. They're the only ones I ever really remember.
It's not a ride, it's a show, and it's not fun.
If millions rise up, they can take over the bullies.
Okay, yeah, we don't like bugs.
The story.
We do not screw with bugs. Bambi belongs with Dumbo. In meh.
Yeah, I can stick with that. Bambi, not funny. Too sad.
So sad.
And not really anything necessarily iconic about that.
No, but like also like classic enough that you can't say, why did you make this? But
I guess so, yeah.
And also like the little skunk and the little bunny are cute.
All right, Lady and the Tramp, you and me. What is this?
I would put Lady and the Tramp along with the Aristocats and 101 Dalmatians, and very, very good.
Okay, I can agree with that, honestly. Last one, Lady and the Tramp. Very, very good. I like Lady and the Tramp. And I feel like everything's getting a boost due to dogs, and that's why I like them a lot, in all honesty.
We just really like dogs.
But I feel like that's just what's happening here. Lady and the Tramp, very, very good for now. We will re-rank the top categories. So this will be a top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so that is the Disney Classic tier